Alright, good morning everyone. We are here with our second last 23 Elite break. Break 257, Case and Priority Box. Alright, there we go. Our team list for today is Broncos Michael, Raiders Tony, Bulldogs Michael, Sharks Tony, Dolphins Tony, Titans and Manly for Andy, Storm Adam, Knights Andy, Cowboys Peter, Eels Peter, Panthers Andy, Rabbitohs Tony, Dragons Warren, Roosters Tony, Warriors Peter, and Tigers Andy. Alright, priority box. Let's find out lucky case cut. Car for the Bulldogs. Number 21. If everyone hasn't seen, Andy put up some interesting statistics in the group last night for the breaks. I had a pretty good read through it. It was quite interesting. Morning, Maria. Let's go, box one. Collectors Club is in the process of being turned off. I've turned all the codes off, and we're reducing the prices for League Sensations and Mojos to reflect that. Cameron Munster, Dally M for Storm. Kurt Capewell, parallel for Broncos. Clutch Kings, Luke Brooks for the Tigers. Black Young Guns, Christian Mapalangi for the Knights. Number 93. Harry Grant, parallel for Storm. Women's World Cup champions. Zach Lomax, parallel for the Dragons. New recruit, Daniel Saluka Fafita for the Rabbitohs. Dally M, Keely Joseph for the Roosters. Reece Robson, parallel for the Cowboys. New recruit, Jackson Hastings for the Knights. Jaden Campbell, parallel for Titans. Zali Faye, Maori All-Stars. Master Series for the Maroons. Guy Arrow, parallel for the Rabbitohs. New recruit Reece Welsh for Broncos. White Young Guns, Matt Croker for the Knights, number 2. Toby Rudolph, parallel for the Sharks. Nico Hines, Indigenous All-Stars. Dylan Edwards, parallel for Panthers. New recruit Daniel Atkinson for the Sharks. Clutch Kings, Alexander Brimson for the Titans. Ruby Mojo, Titans Checklist, number 5. Dolphins Parallel Checklist. Destiny Brill, Maori All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Adam Reynolds for the Broncos. Ruben Garrick, parallel for Manly. Chance Nicole Klokstad, new recruit for the Warriors. Men's World Cup champions. Daniel Tupou, parallel for the Roosters. Indigenous All-Stars, Brent Naden. 2 packets left. Emerald Mojo, Hudson Young for the Raiders, number 2. Regan Campbell Gillard, parallel for the Eels. New recruit Jacob Little for the Dragons. Alright, box number 2. Clutch Kings, Ben Hunt for the Dragons. Parallel, Hugh and Aiken for the Dolphins. New recruit, Brendan Smith for the Roosters. Sapphire Mojo, Nick Meaney for the Storm, number 16. Tommy Turbo, parallel for Manly. Jasmine Strange, Mary All-Stars. Master Series in the Cowboys. Sam Walker, parallel for the Roosters. New recruit, Jeremy Marshall King for the Dolphins. White Young Guns, Isaiah Tass for the Rabbitohs, number 48. Clint Gufferson, parallel for the Eels. Selwyn Cobbo, Indigenous All-Stars. Cooper Johns, new recruit for Manly. Angus Crichton, World Cup champions. Tyrell Sloan, parallel for the Dragons. Dally M, Jessica Surgis for the Roosters. Isaac Tago, parallel for Panthers. Clutch Kings, Nico Hines for the Sharks. Warriors, parallel checklists. Ryan Pappenhausen, Clutch Kings. Ollie Brigginshaw, World Cup champions. Kalen Ponga, parallel for Knights. Balami Kickout, new recruit for the Bulldogs. New recruit, Zach Hosking for Panthers. Apasai Coruscant, Dally M for Panthers. Adam Dewey, parallel for Tigers. Indigenous All-Stars, Jack Whiten. Max King, parallel for Bulldogs. New recruit, Happy Appy. Can't remember who said it, but I quite liked it. It was the first time I'd heard it. Someone used it in the chat. Ruby Mojo, James Tedesco for the Roosters, number 4. Jack Whiten, parallel for the Raiders. Amy Turner, Maori All-Stars. Black League Sensations, number 22. Matt Burton for the Bulldogs. Ruben Cotter, parallel for the Cowboys. And the box number 2. Jeremiah Nanite, parallel for the Cowboys. New recruit, Kamatalagi for Manly. We have a booklet. Number 34, Jordan Rapiner. Panthers parallel checklist. Indigenous All-Stars, Jada Taylor. Master Series for the Cowboys. Jesse Bromwich for the Dolphins, parallel. New recruit, Jackson Paulo for the Roosters. White Young Guns, Jesse Colhoun, number 90 for the Sharks. Josh Schuster, parallel for Manly. Jack Whiten, World Cup champions. Josh Papali, parallel for the Raiders. Joseph Tapine, Maori All-Stars. White League Sensations, Nico Hines for the Sharks, number 56. Marata Nakor, parallel for the Warriors. New recruit, Tyrone Peachy for Panthers. James Tedesco, Dalian for Roosters. McKenzie Car Ravaloa, parallel for Dragons. Clutch Kings, Anthony Milford for the Dolphins. Clutch Kings, Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. Samima Taufa, World Cup champions. Cody Walker, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Jock Madden, new recruit for the Broncos. Clutch Kings, Jackson Hastings for the Knights. Addo parallel for the Bulldogs. New recruit, Isaiah Papali'i for the Tigers. Dally M, Millie Boyle for the Knights. Brighton Nakora, parallel for the Sharks. Maori All-Stars, Hayes Perham. Isaac Tago, Ruby Mojo for the Panthers, number 12. Jackson Hastings, parallel for Knights. New recruit, Reid Marnie for the Bulldogs. Tigers parallel checklist. Kira Dib, Indigenous All-Stars, and that's the end of box number 3. Ruby Mojo, Jacob Saifiti for the Knights, number 19. Sam Verrills, parallel for the Titans. Samantha Bremner, Dally M for the Roosters. Bulldogs, parallel checklist. Clutch Kings, Valentine Holmes for the Cowboys. Elliot Whitehead, parallel for the Raiders. New recruit, Tarek Sims for Storm. Chance Nico Klokstad, parallel for the Warriors. New recruit James Tarmo for the Cowboys. Samaima Torfa Dally-M for the Eels. Storm Parallel Checklist. Latrell Mitchell Indigenous All-Stars. Maya Hill Moana Maori All-Stars. Master Series for the Bulldogs. Blake Laurie Parallel for the Dragons. New recruit Ben Lovett for the Rabbitohs. Danny Levi, new recruit for the Raiders. White League sensations, Jake Trbojevic, number 52. Lachlan Elias, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Shannon Mato, parallel, Maori All-Stars. Sorry. Clutch Kings, Sam Walker for the Roosters. Renato Molitalo, parallel for Sharks. Kieran Foran, new recruit for Titans. Harry Grant, World Cup champions. Daniel Saifiti, parallel for the Knights. Clutch Kings, Mitchell Moses for the Eels. Kennedy Sherrington, World Cup champions. Adam Reynolds, parallel for Broncos. Tyrell Sloan, Indigenous All-Stars. BD, Roosters Checklist, number 5. Dane Laurie, parallel for the Tigers. New recruit Jermaine Hopgood for the Eels. White Young Guns, Ezra Mam for the Broncos, number 116. And Valentine Holmes, parallel for the Cowboys to finish off another box. Cameron Murray, World Cup champions. Justin Olam, parallel for the Storm. Jordan Rapiner, Maori All-Stars. Dally M, Kennedy Sherrington for the Eels. Campbell Graham, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Clutch Kings, Sam Walker for the Roosters. Parallel, Blake Brayley for the Sharks. Kieran Foran, new recruit for the Titans. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I'll be interested to see as well, Andy. Jacob Saifiti, parallel for the Knights. As I said, the only one that I know 100% is the World Cup champions. But being that they're paired up, I dare say there will be other patterns. Bobby Law, Indigenous All-Stars. Master Series for the Kangaroos. David Nofaluma, parallel for the Tigers. New recruit, Jermaine Hopgood for the Eels. Jermaine Hopgood, White Young Guns for the Eels, number 98. Jacob Carraz, parallel for the Bulldogs. New recruit, Danny Levi for the Raiders. Clutch Kings, Mitchell Moses for the Eels. Reece Walsh, parallel for Broncos. New recruit, James Tarmo for the Cowboys. Clutch Kings, Ben Hunt for the Dragons. Vania Elite World Cup champions. Felice Kafusi, parallel for Dolphins. Brendan Smith, new recruit for the Roosters. Isaiah Yeo, Dalian for Panthers. Jake Trbojevic, parallel for Manly. James Fisher-Harris, Maori All-Stars. Black Young Guns, Matthew Feagai for the Dragons, number 44. Philip Semi, parallel for Titans. Ruby Mojo, Selwyn Cobbo for the Broncos. Number 18. Roosters parallel checklist. New recruit Jeremy Marshall King for the Dolphins. Emerald Mojo, Brendan Smith, number 4. Ryan Madison, parallel for the Eels. Indigenous All-Stars, Taliafui Maono. That's box number 5, done and dusted. Oregon Kafusi, new recruit for the Sharks. Dally M, Jamie Chapman for the Broncos. James Tedesco, parallel for Roosters. Clutch Kings, Matt Burton for Bulldogs. Hatch, Brighton Nakora, number 69. Lachlan Croker, parallel for Manly. Parallel Eels checklist. New recruit Zane Musgrove for the Dragons. Hayne Haas, parallel for Broncos. Indigenous All-Stars, Jamie Chapman. Master Series in the Maroons. Xavier Coates, parallel for Storm. New recruit Greg Marshew for the Knights. White Young Guns, Matthew Feagai for the Dragons, number 79. David Fafita, parallel for the Titans. New recruit Mitchell Barnett for the Warriors. Latrell Mitchell, World Cup champions. Hammerfido parallel for the Dolphins. Clutch Kings Valentine Holmes for the Cowboys. Isabel Kelly World Cup champions. Hudson Young parallel for the Raiders. New recruit Tarek Sims for Storm. Joseph Sawali, Dally M for the Roosters. Dylan Walker parallel for the Warriors. Zach Docker Clay, Maori All-Stars. Maori All-Stars, Jordan Ricky. Ruby Mojo, Xavier Coates for the Storm. Number 24. Jaden Sewer, parallel for the Dragons. Ben Lovett, new recruit for the Rabbitohs. Sapphire Mojo, Titans checklist. Number 3. Cowboys parallel checklist. Indigenous All-Stars, Shania Power. Clutch Kings, Daly Cherry Evans. Brian Totter, parallel for Panthers. And that's box number 6 done and dusted. Sapphire Mojo, Matt Burton, number 21. Jake Avarillo, parallel for the Bulldogs. Clutch Kings, Nico Hines for the Sharks. Wade Egan, parallel for the Warriors. New recruit Zach Hosking for Panthers. Ben Hunt, parallel for the Dragons. Quincy Dodd, Indigenous All-Stars. Master Series in the Cowboys. Tommy Dearden, parallel for the Cowboys. New recruit Cooper Johns for Manly. White Young Guns for Lemmy Violate for the Warriors, number 140. James Fisher-Harris, parallel for Panthers. New recruit Apisai Coruscant for Tigers. Jamie Fressard, Dalian for the Roosters. Matthew Tomoko, parallel for the Raiders. World Cup champions of Valentine Holmes. Little Papa, parallel for the Tigers. Clutch Kings, Luke Brooks for the Tigers. Yasmin Clydesdale, World Cup champions. Nick Meaney, parallel for Storm. Jackson Hastings, new recruit for Knights. Tegan Berry, Dally M for the Dragons. Titans, parallel checklist. Corey Herrera Nera, Maori All-Stars. Brighton Nakora, Maori All-Stars. Ruby Mojo, Ryan Madison for the Eels, number 10. Damien Cook, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Reece Walsh, new recruit for the Broncos. Club champions, Daniel Saifiti for the Knights, number 30. Sifa Talakai, parallel for the Sharks. Indigenous All-Stars, Jasmine Peters. Clutch Kings, Ryan Pappenhausen for Storm. Dominic Young, parallel for the Knights. New recruit, Palami Kickout for the Bulldogs. And that is the end of box number 7. Right, Nakora, Mary All-Stars. Dally M, Valami Kickout for Panthers. Milwaukee, Vodawaika, Parallel for Titans. Clutch Kings, Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. Parallel Rabbitohs Checklist. New recruit Jock Madden for the Broncos. Club champions Milwaukee Vodawaika for the Titans, number 47. Matt Moylan parallel for the Sharks. Indigenous All-Stars, Quincy Dodd. Master Series in the Kangaroos. Lachlan Miller, parallel for the Knights. New recruit Reid Marnie for the Bulldogs. Here we go, Andy. Mr. Trey Mooney, White Young Guns for the Raiders, 108. So there we go. There's the pattern. Joe Offengowie, parallel for the Tigers. Sapphire Mojo, Jeremy Marshall King for the Dolphins, number 4. Jerome Hughes, parallel for Storm. Greg Marzu, new recruit for the Knights. Clutch Kings, Dally Cherry Evans for Manly. Nathan Cleary, World Cup champions. Corey Oates, parallel for Broncos. Samantha Bremner, World Cup champions. Nathan Cleary, parallel for Panthers. New recruit, Oregon Kafusi for the Sharks. Dally M, Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. Jermaine Isako, parallel for Dolphins. New recruit Zane Musgrove for the Dragons. Jordan Rapiner, Maori All-Stars. Stats don't lie. NRL Manly Checklist. New recruit Mitchell Barnett for the Warriors. Ruby Mojo Cameron Murray for the Rabbitohs. Number 14. Brendan Smith parallel for the Roosters. Second last pack for box number 8. Bobby Law, Indigenous All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Matt Burton for the Bulldogs. Mitchell Moses parallel for the Eels. Alright, box number 9, leaving box number 10 and priority box. New recruit Jackson Paulo for the Roosters. Dally M. Taryn Aiken for the Broncos. Amoli Olaka-Atu parallel for Manly. Clutch Kings Joseph Tapine for the Raiders. Black Young Guns Eddie Blacker for the Panthers. Number 57. Lindsay Collins parallel for the Roosters. New recruit Hamafito for the Dolphins. Junior Paulo parallel for the Eels. Jasmine Peters Indigenous All-Stars. Master Series for the Maroons. Broncos Parallel Checklist. Jack Gazuski, new recruit for Cowboys. White Young Guns, Jojo Fafita for the Titans, number 165. Parallel, Eliza Katoa for the Storm. James Fisher-Harris, Maori All-Stars. Pink diamond for the Eels, number 32. Get open. Adam Fanua-Blake, parallel for the Warriors. New recruit Tyrone Peachy for Panthers. Moses Sulai, parallel for the Dragons. Indigenous All-Stars, Talaya Hui Ma'ono. Clutch Kings, Anthony Milford for the Dolphins. Chad Townsend, parallel for the Cowboys. New recruit, Kelma Talagi for Manly. Addo Carr, World Cup champions. Jerome Luai, parallel for Panthers. Maori All-Stars, Corey Herrera-Nera. Ruby Mojo, Reed Marnie for the Bulldogs. Number 10. Parallel, Jeremy Marshall King for the Dolphins. Clutch Kings, Jackson Hastings for the Knights. 3 packets left for box number 9. Taryn Aiken, World Cup champions. Raymond Faitala Mariner, parallel for Bulldogs. Little Papa, new recruit for the Tigers. Dally M, Olivia Koenig for the Roosters. Jamal Fogarty, parallel for the Raiders. Alright, box number 10, last box for the case. Happy Sapphire Mojo for the Tigers, number 4. Nico Hines, parallel for the Sharks. New recruit Sam Verrills for the Titans. Valentine Holmes, Dally M for the Cowboys. Knights parallel checklist. Jake Trbojevic, World Cup champions. Cameron Murray, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Clutch Kings, Dylan Edwards for the Panthers. Number 102, JT in the Kangaroos. Last box for the case. Well, now can we double up in the priority? Make it 3 times. Luke Brooks, parallel for the Tigers. Not looking like I'm going to get me double team league sensations, guys. Josh Hodgson, new recruit for the Eels. Army kick out, parallel for the Bulldogs. Shanice Parker, Maori All-Stars. Master Series for the Kangaroos. Sebastian Chris, parallel for the Raiders. New recruit Elijah Katoa for Storm. Jermaine Hopgood, Indigenous All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Sean Johnson for the Warriors. Kieran Foran, parallel for the Titans. Clutch Kings, Joseph Tapine for the Raiders. Jessica Surgis, World Cup champions. Joseph Suwali, parallel for Roosters. New recruit Hammer Fido for the Dolphins. Nico Hines, Dally M for the Sharks. Dylan Brown, parallel for the Eels. Sasami Solo, new recruit for the Raiders. Cody Walker, Indigenous All-Stars. Patrick Carrigan, parallel for the Broncos. New recruit Jack Kazuski for the Cowboys. Ruby Mojo Wade Egan for the Warriors, number 16. Cameron Munster, parallel for the Storm. Gale Broughton, Maori All-Stars. Last packet for the case. White Young Guns, Zach Fulton for Manly. Number 51. And Sean Johnson, parallel for Warriors. It's not bad, guys. 10 boxes, an hour and 10 today. Quite impressed. Little things. Alright. Final box, priority box, most important. Let's see what we can find. As I said, can we pull off the double JT 3 times? Millie Boyle, Dally M for the Knights. I need to get rid of that. I keep going to grab sleeves out of it and it's empty. Number 9. Broncos, parallel checklist. Clutch Kings, Adam Reynolds for the Broncos. Maori All-Stars, Hayes Perham. Black Young Guns, Jojo Fafita for the Titans, number 100. Eliza Katoa, parallel for Storm. New recruit, Jacob Little for the Dragons. Big Tino, parallel for the Titans. White Young Guns, Will Warbrick for the Storm, number 13. Priority White Young Guns. William Kennedy, parallel for the Sharks. Indigenous All-Stars, Jada Taylor. Jerome Luai, parallel for Panthers. Master Series in the Kangaroos. Latrell Mitchell, parallel for the Rabbitohs. New recruit, Jackson Hastings for the Knights. New recruit, Chance Nico Klokstad for the Warriors. Clutch Kings, Dylan Edwards for Panthers. New recruit, Daniel Saluka for Feeder for the Rabbitohs. Ruby Mojo, Cowboys checklist, number 32. Jeremy Marshall King, parallel for Dolphins. Jake Trbojevic, World Cup champions, number 32. Sorry guys. Moses Sulai, parallel for the Dragons. Indigenous All-Stars, Kira Dibb. Clutch Kings, Alexander Brimson for the Titans. Hamoli Olaka-Atu, parallel for Manly. New recruit, Eliza Katoa for Storm. We got 5 packets left of priority. New recruit, Daniel Atkinson for the Sharks. Jessica Surgis, World Cup champions, number 15. Lindsay Collins, parallel for the Roosters. Maori All-Stars, Joseph Tapine. Second last. Dally M, Olivia Koenig for the Roosters, number 22. Chad Townsend, parallel for the Cowboys. Emerald Mojo to finish us off. Luke Brooks for the Tigers, number 3. And Junior Paulo, parallel for the Eels. Alright guys, all we have left now, randomisation for our Team World Cup champions, men's and women's. And we also have our Master Series, including the Kangaroos, number 102. Alright, let's change over and get them done. Everyone's loaded in and ready to go. Alright, number 1, number 2, and this is for the men's World Cup champions. Just a reminder. Number 3, Peter Lowe with the Warriors. Reset that. Number 1, number 2, and lucky last, number 3 for the women's. Andy Lang with Knights. And lucky last for our JT. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Andy Lang with the Tigers. Congratulations. Alright guys, that's it. That's all. Hope you had a ball and see you again.